Welcome to IELTS.net podcast. Mastering IELTS Speaking, how to describe wildlife you've seen before. As an experienced IELTS examiner, I've noticed that questions about wildlife experiences are becoming increasingly common in the speaking test. This topic not only allows candidates to showcase their vocabulary, but also demonstrates their ability to describe experiences vividly. Let's explore how to excel in this topic and boost your IELTS speaking score. Part 1. Introduction and Interview. In this section, the examiner may ask you general questions about wildlife. Here are some potential questions. Do you enjoy watching wildlife documentaries? Have you ever visited a wildlife sanctuary? What's your favorite wild animal? Let's focus on question 2 as an example. Have you ever visited a wildlife sanctuary? Sample answer, Band 6-7. Yes, I have. Last year I went to a wildlife sanctuary near my hometown. It was a great experience to see different animals in their natural habitat. I saw some deer and even a few peacocks. The sanctuary was quite large and we had to walk a lot, but it was worth it. Sample answer. Absolutely. I've had the privilege of visiting several wildlife sanctuaries, but the one that stands out is the Bandhavgarh National Park in India. It was an exhilarating experience to observe diverse species in their natural ecosystems. The highlight was catching a glimpse of a majestic Bengal tiger prowling through the underbrush. The park's conservation efforts were equally impressive, showcasing the delicate balance between wildlife protection and sustainable tourism. Part 2. Long Turn. Here's a sample cue card related to describing wildlife. Describe a wildlife you've seen before. You should say what it was, where you saw it, what it was doing, and explain how you felt about seeing it. Sample answer, Band 6-7. I'd like to talk about a fascinating wildlife encounter I had last summer. I saw a majestic eagle while hiking in the mountains near my hometown. The eagle was perched on a tall pine tree, surveying the landscape below. Its sharp eyes seemed to catch every movement. As I watched, it suddenly spread its wings and took flight, gliding effortlessly through the air. Seeing this eagle in its natural habitat was truly awe-inspiring. I felt a mix of excitement and tranquility. It was exciting to see such a powerful bird up close, but there was also a sense of peace in observing nature undisturbed. This experience made me appreciate the importance of preserving natural habitats for wildlife. It was a memorable moment that I'll cherish for a long time. Sample answer, Band 8-9. I'd like to recount an extraordinary wildlife encounter I experienced during an expedition to the Pantanal wetlands in Brazil. The creature that left an indelible impression on me was the elusive jaguar, the apex predator of the Amazon rainforest. We were navigating a narrow river channel in a small boat when our guide spotted movement on the riverbank. There, partially concealed by the lush vegetation, was a magnificent jaguar. Its muscular form was adorned with intricate rosette patterns, and its eyes gleamed with fierce intelligence. The jaguar was engaged in a hunting ritual, patiently stalking its prey, a caiman basking on a sandbar. The big cat's movements were fluid and deliberate, showcasing millions of years of evolutionary perfection. In a split second, it lunged forward, demonstrating its incredible agility and power as it effortlessly overpowered the caiman. Witnessing this raw display of nature evoked a profound sense of humility and wonder. I was simultaneously exhilarated and humbled by the experience. It served as a poignant reminder of the delicate balance in ecosystems and the vital importance of conservation efforts to protect these magnificent creatures and their habitats. This encounter has significantly influenced my perspective on wildlife conservation. It has instilled in me a deeper appreciation for the intricate web of life in our planet's diverse ecosystems and reinforced my commitment to supporting wildlife preservation initiatives. Follow-up questions. How did this experience change your view on wildlife conservation? Would you recommend others to have similar wildlife experiences? Why or why not? Sample answer for question 1, Band 8-9. This experience was truly eye-opening and has profoundly impacted my perspective on wildlife conservation. Witnessing the jaguar in its natural habitat underscored the irreplaceable value of preserving ecosystems in their entirety. It made tangible the abstract concept of biodiversity and its importance. Moreover, it heightened my awareness of the delicate balance in nature and how human activities can disrupt it. Seeing the jaguar's hunting behavior illustrated the complex interdependencies within the ecosystem, from the river that supported the caiman to the forest that sheltered the jaguar. This encounter has motivated me to become more actively involved in conservation efforts. I've since joined local wildlife protection groups and regularly participate in awareness campaigns. It's reinforced my belief that we have a responsibility to safeguard these incredible creatures and their habitats for future generations. Part 3. Two-way discussion. How do you think wildlife tourism impacts local ecosystems? Sample answer. Wildlife tourism can have both positive and negative impacts on local ecosystems. On the positive side, it can raise awareness about conservation and provide income for local communities, which might encourage them to protect wildlife. However, it can also disturb animals in their natural habitats and lead to overdevelopment of natural areas. I think it's important to find a balance between allowing people to experience wildlife and protecting the animals and their habitats. Sample answer, Band 8-9. The impact of wildlife tourism on local ecosystems is a complex and multifaceted issue. On one hand, it can serve as a powerful catalyst for conservation efforts by generating revenue that can be channeled into habitat protection and anti-poaching measures. It also has the potential to foster a deeper appreciation for wildlife among visitors, potentially creating lifelong advocates for conservation. However, we must also consider the potential drawbacks. Poorly managed tourism can lead to habitat degradation, disrupt animal behavior patterns, and even alter ecosystem dynamics. For instance, over-tourism in certain areas has led to issues like trail erosion, pollution, and wildlife stress. The key lies in implementing sustainable tourism practices that prioritize the well-being of ecosystems over short-term economic gains. This could involve measures such as limiting visitor numbers, establishing strict guidelines for wildlife viewing, and ensuring that a significant portion of tourism revenue is reinvested into conservation efforts. Moreover, there's a need for continuous scientific monitoring to assess the long-term impacts of tourism on wildlife populations and habitat health. By adopting an adaptive management approach, we can fine-tune our tourism practices to minimize negative impacts while maximizing the benefits for both wildlife and local communities. Ultimately, when done responsibly, wildlife tourism has the potential to be a powerful tool for conservation, creating a virtuous cycle where the economic value of intact ecosystems incentivizes their protection. Key vocabulary and phrases for high scores. Biodiversity, Bodavo set noun, the variety of plant and animal life in the world or in a particular habitat. Example, the Amazon rainforest is known for its incredible biodiversity. Ecosystem, system, a biological community of interacting organisms and their physical environment. Example, coral reefs are complex ecosystems teeming with marine life. Conservation, conservation, noun, the protection of plants, animals, and natural areas. Example, wildlife conservation is crucial for maintaining ecological balance. Habitat, habitat, noun, the natural home or environment of an animal, plant, or other organism. Example, deforestation is destroying the natural habitat of many species. Apex predator, noun, an animal at the top of the food chain with no natural predators. Example, as an apex predator, the lion plays a crucial role in maintaining the savanna ecosystem. Endangered species, species, noun, a species at risk of extinction. Example, the giant panda was once an endangered species, but conservation efforts have improved its status. Examiner's advice. To excel in the IELTS speaking test when discussing wildlife. Use vivid descriptions. Paint a picture with your words. Describe colors, movements, and behaviors in detail. Incorporate specific terminology. Use wildlife-related vocabulary appropriately to demonstrate your language proficiency. Show personal engagement. Express your feelings and opinions about wildlife experiences to make your answers more authentic and engaging. Make connections. Link your wildlife experiences to broader themes like conservation, environmental issues, or personal growth. Practice storytelling. Develop your ability to narrate experiences coherently and engagingly. Stay informed. Keep up to date with current wildlife and environmental issues to provide insightful answers in Part 3 discussions. Remember, the key to a high score is not just about using advanced vocabulary, but also about expressing your ideas clearly, coherently, and with genuine engagement in the topic. By following these guidelines and practicing regularly, you'll be well prepared to tackle any wildlife-related questions in your IELTS speaking test. Good luck. Thank you so much for tuning in today. If you enjoyed this episode and found it helpful, make sure to follow our channel so you don't miss out on more valuable content coming your way. We've got a lot of exciting topics lined up, and we'd love for you to be part of the journey. Hit that follow button and stay connected with us for more insights and inspiration. See you in the next episode.